This is Ian with the Getting Work Pod. Just one half of the team tonight. This is try number 2 here. I'm gonna do some streaming, just me tonight. Jared and I should be back tomorrow evening, and we'll do some Dark Age of Camelot, our normal thing. But tonight I'm gonna do some Roblox and testing out a new setup as well, trying to see exactly if I can stream as well on this end, or not as well, but stream on this end in general. I'm going to play some Roblox, and the particular one that I'm playing is All-Star Tower Defense. So, try to get going here just a little bit. Alright, so we'll do the story mode. I'm not very far into this game, but it's pretty cool. I've got a few characters I've gotten over the time. There we go. Let's since it's been a while since I played, so I'm gonna start from the beginning again. Get myself kind of warmed up here a little. Looks like somebody hopped in with me. Hopefully everybody's weekend's gotten off to a great start. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to play this a little bit. So the goal of this game, in case you don't know what it is, basically the aliens will come out of here, and I need to stop them from getting here. And I have different characters along the bottom. It costs a certain amount of money, and depending on where I place them, that kind of thing, will tell me how much I can get going, or how much they'll cost, and I can stop them. Some have an area effect, some don't. Alright, so you completely have the knockoffs of all the anime characters that they can't for copyright reasons. You can upgrade, sell, of course, but you can upgrade them over time. They'll get a little stronger. And every wave rather, that comes through, you'll get a new amount of money. So like down here, I've got a new set of money. I usually try to get these two guys going early. And as they kill, I get a little bit of more money. They end up with a nice little AoE. So I got 400. I could go ahead and upgrade, or I can put another guy on as well. Trying to place him in a spot where I get the most use out of him. One good thing, as you upgrade them, their range gets a little bit bigger over time. Alright, I upgraded him. He's up to 2. I usually try to upgrade the close-up guys, upgrade them first, and then, as I progress back further and further, upgrade those over time. Sometimes it works. This is level 1, so I should be perfectly fine on this one. But you never know 100%. I never take it for granted. John Joe Jotaro, or just John Joe. upgrade him. Have I upgraded him yet? I think I did. Yeah, he's level 1. There we go. Got that AoE now. Just so I can get him out here. Let me go and put my finisher. You can only place them where you have that green. Their version of Goku. I'm sorry, Koku. Ultra Koku. Really go all out with the naming. I mean, I have no idea who this could be. A little AoE as well. So you can see his range up to here. I like this group. It's pretty powerful, but they're super expensive though, unfortunately. For level 1, this is probably more than enough. I could probably not put anyone else and be completely fine. Just upgrade everybody. Let's go ahead and put a max him out. Alright, get John Joe upgraded, so he's maxed out now. He is the AoE. Alright, so this is my final one. Stick him right here. He's my heaviest hitter. This is a, I think I can't remember if it's rare or ultra rare, but he's one of the better ones. So he is for 120 at his level. And just to give you the difference, he's not maxed out. Okay, so the maxed out John Joe hits for 44 damage. So this guy at level 1, which is really level 2, hits for 155 damage. So he's pretty good. Definitely a finisher. Especially once he gets maxed out. So now he's hitting for 425 damage. It's crazy. Alright, so he was maxed out. So let's get the other John Joe maxed out. Let's check out Ultra Koku. Again, this is level 1, so I'm able to kind of roll through these guys. I really don't need to level up anybody else, and could just ride it out. But just because, you know, we gotta see what his damage. So now he's hitting for a 625. Basically, if he touches anybody at this point, he's gonna one-shot him. There he is, maxed out. If you notice, no one's even making the turn. No one's even getting to the turn, much less making the turn. Alright, so now Ultra Koku is maxed out as well. I'm doing the recording right now just because I'm trying to see if it's internet related or system related, as far as why there's some lag and a little bit of choppiness, and some choppiness, not a little bit, it's probably a lot of choppiness at times when I stream from this end. Probably means it's just time to go ahead and upgrade that internet, but all in time, all in time. Okay, so at level 30, I'll get an extra slot. That's good to know. I didn't realize that. Alright, we're gonna wrap this one up. We're wave 15. And no one's even getting, no one's getting barely to the, are they even getting past the first row? Let's watch and see. I'll be surprised. Yeah, they get to it. That's about it, though. Oh, that one got sort of slightly past. Oh, he got a little further. Alright, so here's the boss of this level. He didn't even make it to the first crew. I'm a little OP for this level. Jared and I will be back on tomorrow night. I don't remember if I mentioned that or not, but Jared and I will be back on tomorrow night. We're going to play some Dark Age. And more importantly, he'll be doing the streaming from his end, so that's always good. Infinity Mode Trial. Success story? Yes. Alright, let's see what task I have over here. Free gems. Always good. So I think I need to... These are some of the other characters I have as well. Supreme Leader, Frieza. So that level was pretty light. Let's jump up a bit. Let's try to jump to the end of the first tier where we meet Frieza. So we'll see how this goes. Should be a little tougher. Should be a lot tougher, actually. Wonder how well the music's coming through. We'll have to see it on the playback here. Alright, so the hardest part a lot of times is figuring out which direction they're gonna go. Okay, so I gotta defend that end. Alright. I'm gonna start with the same type of routine. Put John Joe up here. This is where it's the downside to my current layout. All of my people are sort of rather expensive, especially these two, my real heavy hitters. So I got some JoJo's Adventure, of course Dragon Ball with Goku. I'm not sure who the other two are. So I have Pang. I'm not sure who he's supposed to be. See, this is me not looking up. Alright, so I need to get this guy. Normally I wouldn't want to put him back that far, but hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. But we'll see. Let's see if he gets them. So far, so good. Alright. A little closer than it would prefer, but put another guy in here should help me a bit. These guys are hitting for 26. Pang is hitting for 30. And then Goku. He hits hard. He's got good range. The downside to him is he doesn't hit that often. So there's always a balance to everything. Alright, so we got a mini boss coming. Let's see how he does. It's gonna be tough. Might not get it. Alright, let's see. Alright, so I got an AoE now. One there. And one here. So I need to get these two guys built up a little bit more, at least where they're hitting everybody evenly. Alright, so now I am getting... both of those are AoE. Koku is AoE. Alright, so this is my heaviest hitter, so I need to have him in a place. He's sitting at 134. It's better to have everybody up much closer than I have these guys, by far. So we got a mini boss, and he's down. Alright, let's see if we can max out Goku. That AoE is just such a good thing to have. That's why I try to have all of my characters go AoE, but can't quite do that without them all costing some arm and a leg anyhow. Pang is the only one that I'm sort of go back and forth with. I'm not 100% sure if I want to have him or not. I think I can max Pang. I think Pang only has 3, yeah, so he only has 3 left. I've been getting any work, which is, I guess, technically a good thing. Alright, so John Joe, he is maxed out now. Just gotta keep an eye on this guy. There, spoke too soon. Nope, he's good. Yeah, so it was a little dicey to get started with this level. One or two guys slipping through, but honestly, after that, once I got a couple out there that were, a couple of these guys leveled at least to 2, it's been pretty light. And yeah, once they get that AoE going, it's pretty easy after that. Both of these are maxed. Next way, yes. Goku. These two back here, which are basically sleep at this point. Mini boss, where are you? 7. Alright, so he's getting a little bit further along. He's not gonna make it, I mean. Yeah, he's at 35. He's about to, yeah. Goku was gonna end him. Guy back here, just in case, you never know. You don't want to get too cocky. It's always a bad thing. Right at the end, the last guy just is like, yeah, forget all of you. See what kind of range he has. Okay, so he's got big, real good range. He hits for 962. Range is 28. Just to give you kind of an idea of how good that is. John Joe hits for 440. I mean 44, not 444. 44. And his range is 11. But he attacks quick. He attacks every 2 seconds. This is 6.5, and then Goku takes forever. He takes 7 seconds. Alright. Get the win. Story mode. One last time. Get rid of oh, he can evolve. Alright, so what do I need for him to evolve? He needs some of the high ranking stuff. Okay. So you can involve your players and stuff like that. I like this game. It's a pretty cool game. Me and Roblox are kind of hit or miss sometimes. Alright, so let's jump to level 2. This is the second phase that you open up. Quick start. Alright, so a new board. I've got to defend that. Again, rinse and repeat with these guys. I'm going to put John Joe up here. Biggest thing is you never know when they do the split. Okay, there it is. That's what I was going to say. Which way are they headed? Try a little bit different of a strategy this time and see how it goes. I'll try to get Pang down instead of my 2 JoJos or John Joes. I'm staying so far away. Can't see a thing. Map was made by Joke the Fool. Nice job, Joke. Looking forward to tomorrow, start of E3. Hope everybody, if you're interested in E3, probably the biggest, I don't know if it's the biggest, but it might be the biggest now, video gaming conference. My son and I are both looking forward to it. Everything's online, of course, this year. It was last year as well. So maybe pop on and do a review of that at some point. That's the goal. Alright, so they're getting a little bit further than I would prefer them to get. Main thing, you always have to get your guys at least to level 2, even though it says upgrade 1. Because otherwise, yeah, those powerful guys, you can't hit them. make it where at least everybody can hit. Alright, a mini boss. Could be an issue. Alright, let's check out the mini boss. He's at 237. Let's see what kind of damage he has by the time he gets... So he's down to half. Alright. So this group isn't complete trash at the moment. Feel better once I get those couple of guys that can do AoE. They have such short range. It's a range of 7. John Joe. Alright. Got that AoE now. Alright, might be time for one of my heavy hitters. Oh, there we go. Alright, where can I place you? Not there, not there. There's the green. Another mini boss. So he's getting chopped down pretty well. So far, so good. So I got that first AoE from Goku. That's always the thing that I'm waiting on, where I start feeling a little bit more comfortable. Alright, next wave. A little bit of pressure off now. Like I said, once I get Goku there, let's see how the mini boss is doing. That he's done. Oh, wasn't paying attention. I should have made him maxed out. Alright, so now we'll have so how fast does he hit? 6.5 seconds. So he's slow like Goku. Which isn't so bad on these guys because none of them are super fast. But as the levels go, the enemies actually go much faster than they are right now. Sound ninjas. Little Naruto. Oh, somebody got past. Second to last wave. Wave 14. Here we go. Wave 15. We'll bring that. We'll max out everybody that I have on the board, I believe. And let it just play out. Actually, Goku's not leveled up, is he? Thought he was hitting a little lighter than normal. Getting close, getting close. There you are. Full-powered Goku. Hang. Alright, let's check out these mini bosses. They can last sometimes. Alright, so they're good. Okay, I'm starting to get a little overwhelmed. More just in case. Right, so here's a boss. 5,000. Health is 5,000. Oh, it did. All right, well, that was quick. Yeah, I'm not sure if I actually finished my thought earlier. I'm gonna try to do a review of the E3 the first 2 days. So probably hop on Sunday and do a review of kind of what happened Saturday and Sunday, and then do a review possibly Monday and Tuesday, but definitely Tuesday. Tuesday is probably the big one with Nintendo. There, I believe Microsoft is on Monday as well. Let's go back and look at the schedule for sure. All right, so one more run. Do one more run here. Let's see who's the boss of this level. Oh, Snake Man. Orochimaru from Naruto. My son makes fun of me because I always like the villains. All right. Oh, nice. My Mets won tonight. Just saw it pop up. Had the best pitcher in baseball going tonight, so of course we won. Actually, that's not true. When he's it's true that he's the best pitcher in baseball. That's not up for debate. Not this year. But yeah, unfortunately, the Mets tend not to score any runs when he pitches for some reason. In his whole career, Jacob deGrom, if he pitches, he can hold the team to no hits, no runs, and still somehow come out the loser. It'll be either an error in the outfield or somewhere, and he'll give up one earned run and still lose. But that was the old Mets. This is a new team this year. New owner, thank goodness. Got rid of those other guys. Alright, we're cutting them down. Good, good, good. Gotta get that 750. Come on. There you are. Got 100. The music transitions so much there. I'm like, wow, this is really quiet. All right, let's see if we can skip by that. All right, got a couple of AoE guys up front now. Let me try a little bit different strategy this time and see how it works. So I'm going to just try to upgrade people along the way, everybody right here. Alright, just about halfway through this wave, or this level. Doing pretty good so far. Nobody's getting by. No stragglers flying by. That's good. Again, I'm still sort of below my level. But it's been so long since I played, I just want to make sure I could play a little bit here. Let's see. We'll crank it up a little bit. Tell him to come at us a little faster. Max him out. Alright, so let's check out the powerfuls, how they do. Okay, they're getting chopped down pretty easy. Alright, looks like we got another mini boss on this one. Wave 10 of 15. See how far along they get. Close to maxed out. Just in case. I haven't had too much of a problem up till now, but just in case you get somebody that comes through that's a little strong, has delusions of grandeur. $13 of 14. There's my 1,000. All right, let's get number 14 out here. Oh, we're just gonna see how this plays out a little bit. Probably doesn't look like I need anybody. This is wave 15. Yeah, wave 15 coming. All right, so they're getting by now. So I may need to put some people. Alright, so I got somebody that broke through. So let me just put my finisher back here, just in case. Everyone maxed out now. Sound ninjas are stronger than you would think they would be. There he is. Snake Amaru. Alright, so he's over 5,000. Almost 6. Over 5,000. Not 9, just 5. All right, let's see how they did. And he's out. Sound Ninja 2. All right. Not a bad warm-up for the evening. After I hadn't played this for a while, so it was a nice warm-up to get going again. Try to occasionally get on Roblox. My son loves this game. He loves Roblox, so I try to pop on occasion at least. Alright, let's see. Alright, I think that's going to be it for now. I wanted to do a recording just to see how everything was going to work and how it sounds on this end. I'm going to call it a night for now. We'll be back tomorrow. Jared and I will be back on tomorrow. We'll play some Dark Age, and things will stream a little bit easier and stuff like that. So for now, this is Ian with the Getting Work team. Later, fam.